Hello everyone, welcome. Just getting ready, getting comfortable. Good evening, Zelazuski, welcome. Hey Mamba, welcome. Okay, so today quite happy Friday, Netherine. Quite important day. I should improve my quality. Hi, No Mercy. I think the quality of the stream will be better. I don't know why. I think it's when I started, I was using old PC, like a 10 years old PC, and I had all my videos, all my streams at 30 FPS. So I changed settings to 60 FPS. So hopefully there won't be any lags or anything like this. But yeah, the quality should be better. Hi JRM, hello Hendrix, and Free, welcome. So yeah, let's see if we're gonna run into any issues. Looking at what I can see now, the bitrate is all good everywhere on both platforms. So let's try. Let's shift to the game. Hopefully we won't lose too much. But yeah, 60 FPS stream. Let's see if it works. Okay, so a few things first. For those of you who missed my YouTube video earlier on, I managed to rank 4 today on the Awakening, and I already did one boss. One boss that gave me 19,649 points. So I will cover this boss in a separate video that I will release tomorrow. I got it recorded. I just need to go over the equipment and montage it together. So yeah, that's the thing. Echoes, I jumped to rank 4 as well, thanks to having an extra 1,500 points over all those guys who are here behind me. So yeah, I'm keeping good, definitely better than last season, especially this early on. I got a lot of Psychic Core to boost, but I'm waiting till I start pushing Chief Challenges, because I don't need this. I don't need that. I mean, it's 5%, okay, maybe I'll be able to survive one extra wave on the Temporal Vortex, but I don't need it. At the moment I'm rank 1, there's still one more player who can and have a chance to take over. So Polop, as you can see, he was very close yesterday. If he does well, he can take over. I saved at 330 million, but I can do 340 million. Yes, Mamba, that's true. I think when it comes to Otherworld exploration, we will only need 2 heroes per team and 3 fodders. It's just so easy, really easy. 15 teams, easy. Double drop started today. Man, Mythic gear makes so much harder to farm gear. Yeah, it does, it does. So, worst case scenario, I am rank 2 today on the Vortex, but it's only 30 points difference. It's not much, so I'm not bothered. I can push it more. There's new buffs, so attack speed is increased by 50% and basic attack is increased by 25%. So obviously Dauntless teams are going to pop up, and there's this Whalish Dauntless team that it doesn't even use Affinity, just Immortality, and 200 million compared to the OP Rooks at 217, 239. So not too bad. Again, Ice Blast team still doing good, 200 million. So that 30% poison damage last week was really big for all the Rook players. Other than that, people are obviously not doing too great with the Rooks. And yeah, the Dauntless team will be good at this weekend. However, it's still easier to get higher damage with Rook because you don't need any inspiration. So this week, I'm expecting, basically starting last week, it will be a Rook season. It will be just the players with Rooks and whoever got the better equipment will win. At the moment, due to me saving my stamina, my bread, for the double drop, I think I have better equipment, at least on Rook, compared to others. And as you can see, I'm using aerial set. I've tried the Emperor set and it just doesn't work, and I'll show you why. Right, so let's load the team. I've tried Ogok team as well, but Ogok team is good in the early stages when it's hard to survive till 150 stacks, okay? Now this team, these two teams can survive to 210. So there's no point of me using Ogok. And as you can see, I've tried different things. That's actually a totally different thing. And this should be 425. And I'll explain what that is in a second. But yeah, so 250 Ogok team doesn't work too well. This is my main team. There's two different set timings basically, and it all depends on who's dying first. So this is your standard 14.5, 21.5. Well, standard. It's a little bit of a mix-up. Usually we have a full buff at 21.5 and then support at 14.5, and it works. 290 million, which is still a top, but this timing here thanks to CJ, so CJ is like rank 3-4. These timings help my tank to survive, and it also works quite well for my damage dealers. They can survive like an extra wave, so for the time being this is better. Equipment wise, let's load that equipment. Yeah, that's the setup. Yeah. Equipment wise, very standard across the board. Yes, I got vest to level 20. I'm no longer playing with vest at level 1 or level 0 really. So that's the big upgrade. And I'm not running any ancestral protection equipment because they suck. The ancestral protection equipment is your season 1, season 2 equipment. Season 3 on Vortex, this just works better. Hi Lady Knickknack, welcome. This just works better. I still have crappy gloves, but I'm not bothered. Having crappy rolls with these gloves is still better. Yeah, vest is really good as well because 60% defense plus constant 17.5 damage reduction is just huge, and this team can survive so easily. And there is still variance between 290 and 350 million, okay? But what I want to show you first is why I'm not wearing Emperor set. Okay, so look at this. This is the team with Rook, right? We got 3 stacks now. No Emperor set, and look at Rook's crit. 45, 46,000. The battle skill ticks for 50 something, okay? And now if I change this equipment to a very similar Emperor equipment, obviously I will need to rotate, use different rotation, okay? So I'm going to use my best Emperor set, which will guarantee me similar stats. Very similar though, but not identical, okay? Because I've been asked why I'm not using the Emperor set, and there's a reason for that. Okay, 5% crit less, and I need a different here. But it doesn't matter, okay? What matters is you'll see the difference of the damage, the pure damage that this set does. Yeah, he doesn't need any survival. He's really good. It's really good with Shadow Heroes as Netherine set, okay? So now let's look at the crits. Don't look at the crits on the first rotation, because attack down will not happen at this stage. Evening Dacery. So it's 37,000 now, right? And 37 and 47 with battle skill. So it's like 10,000 per tick less. Well, okay, we didn't have attack down. Now we're going to have attack down. And it doesn't change anything. It is exactly the same, 37,000 per tick. So I'm losing a 10,000 per corrosion tick. This is why it doesn't work on the Temporal Vortex. It does, however, work really well against the Continental Challenge bosses. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to run this fight for you once with the proper equipment. This set just works better on Temporal Vortex, but Emperor set is better on the Continental. But you just need to look at the numbers, okay? So let's run this fight quickly. And I want to see, and I want you guys to tell me if you're going to have some drops of quality. Because as I said, I'm streaming on 60 FPS compared to the 30 FPS. So I would expect the quality of the stream to be better. But it also might mean my connection will, you know, be worse. Looking at the bit rates and everything seems fine at the moment, so nothing's complaining. And today is not going to be a long stream. I'm really tired. No error as well. Good. Yeah, I played a little bit because, you know, the Goblin Raid tournament that I was recording, they asked me for VOD of it, and I sent them VOD, but it's like bad quality. So they asked me for a better quality one, and I noticed I'm actually streaming on 30 FPS for the past 2 years instead of 60 FPS. So I tried to use a program that converts 30 FPS videos into a 60 FPS videos. But since the VOD is like 2 hours long, the estimated time was like 7 hours. So I ran it, and 4 hours in, 4 hours in, I had an error, and it basically abandoned the process. So I told them, well, this week, this instance, you will get you will get the low quality, but I got a fix, and I'm starting now. I'll have a better quality streams, hopefully. Yeah, I used Ogok here, and as I said, since my team can last 200 something stacks, I don't need Ogok. Ogok is good if you can't survive 150. So next season, if I want to play this team, I will need to use Ogok, obviously, because I can't use Velocia for the affinity. And for the low levels, where, you know, you can't survive this 150 stacks, especially once you unlock level 4, Ogok will be MVP. And I use Ogok elsewhere. Yeah, I mean, in this game, shields are definitely stronger than heals, because, you know, you can only heal so much unless you got gatekeeper stuff. But shields extend your HP, so as long as you have some source of healing, in our case that's Fur buff, the shield will extend the max HP, so the boss won't kill you. And my shields are low because I don't have Enlightenment Moonlight Mantle. I'm using the defense Moonlight Mantle, which, I mean, the shields are low. Everyone in the team is getting huge defense from Velocia. So yeah, I'm just doing rook things here. Monster, I think I'll show you after. I don't remember on top of my head because I change the timings constantly. So I run like 10 simulations on each casting and see which one has the lowest variance. And then I use that. So as you can see, I always have like 3 different setups for Vortex saved. Because I was expecting this week to be a little bit harder, because we can't dispel. In this team, we can't really dispel defense down, okay? So I was expecting to take more damage, but it doesn't matter, as you can see. But also we have the extra healing when our heroes get a buff. And look, Velocia gives them 2 buffs. So we have 2 heals from that. So that's just so powerful. And my main focus this week is to get as much experience, as much experience potions to build the rally team. And once I build the rally team to level 90, I will have to figure out which one will do better, lightning or rally or wild, and then get them maxed out. That's the goal for this week. So I'm not going to farm much equipment unless there's an event. But it's all about the resources now, because I spent so much. What are your timings on Frubrap and Velocia? Bitter Impala, I'm gonna show them after this fight. I don't remember them exactly. I think it's like 30.5 on Velocia and 26 something on Frubrap, or the other way around. Yeah, I think it's 26.6 on Frubrap, as you can see here, and then it's 30.5 on Velocia. Oh yeah, Dargo is way better than Sacredia. Hello, Mamo Black Cat. Welcome, Yusui. Dargo has just a huge scaling. Yeah, well, no mercy, Sacredia might be doing more damage than Dargo, but Dargo applies more corrosion than Sacredia. So Rook will do more damage in the end. Okay, so this is the stage where Ogog becomes weak. Okay, 150 stacks. So if your team can't survive 150 stacks, then you definitely can use Ogog. But at this stage, Ogog doesn't provide us with anything compared to Furba. Furba has attack penalty when we want it, instead of, you know, being on a battle skill. So yeah, and I remember someone told me that Felocia should have enough haste to do something, and I forgot about that. So I probably don't have like proper Felocia build. But yeah, let's see if I can recreate my 340 million, because that's my highest so far. Okay, 340 million. I saved at 330. Yes, I will show timings. Hi VD Rafanza, welcome. Yeah, so 210, that is huge. Okay, this is how long my Ice Blast team was surviving yesterday. But yeah, as you can see, this is 240, that's when they die. If they could survive that, then I can pull in another rotation and get 340. That's the highest I can do this week. And since it's a weekend, Saturday, Sunday, I don't play much, so that was my focus today. I ran so many simulations to find the best timings for me this week, and that's what it is basically. So everyone who is below me, they can catch up to me in the next 2 days. $40 haste, so yeah, I got 0. Okay, I see. Yeah, I think it doesn't matter much for... Well, we need to cast this before Furbuff's battle skill, right? So we need just a little bit of haste. Or not even, because it's gonna work anyway. It will apply and will heal more. So I don't think we need that. But yeah, as you can see, that worked pretty well. 320 something, and these are the timings. Okay, I hope everyone's got the timings. Oh wow, inspiration 4. Vita. Oh man. Yeah, just getting some free arena points. This is not free. Well, might as well run it. It's like 50-50. The shadow teams are so strong on the arena. Asphalta is really hard to play against. Just look at that, just melting. But this is how I roll against this team. I let Asphalta kill my tanks and then just wait for what's her name? Mifrasi. Oh wow, Nico, nice. I mean, as I said, I don't really play Arena, so I don't care much about it. I just want enough these seals to buy this artifact finally. Yeah, so let me quickly advertise tomorrow video. So I'll release a video tomorrow. I still need to, as I said, do a few things with it, but this is my chief challenge and this is my first fight that I've done today. So yesterday, last week I've only done 215 million with it. So I almost doubled that score today. I don't think I can get more there. That's why I say. I mean, I could probably get like 10 extra million damage, but that wouldn't change anything. Trust me. Yeah, if Rook had a boss like the ice one, you would bring 4 corrosion heroes. That will be yeah. But the best part is it doesn't Mamba. So that's what I wanted to say. Last week, where's the spreadsheet? Okay. Look at this. I'm gonna show you something. And yeah, if you see these people doing crazy damage, don't worry. Look at this. So last week I've done 215 million with this team. And it got me 19,277 points. I got double that and I only got an extra for 370 points. The difference is minimal. But if, for example, you look at this necrosis here, right? 64 to 70 is basically 300 points. So this difference is the same as this difference. That's crazy, and this is why it's so important to do more than 80 million. I think 80 million is the sweet spot, because look at this, we do 70, right? And then we do 100 million, and the difference in points is 1,000. So I don't think I got any team that does like 80 million, but 18 million is like 18, well, it's like 17.7k points. Yeah, if they could allow us to use a rook in any other boss, then it will be just too broken. So now I got this team, right? That's saved. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it green. Now I need to work on this team. I don't think I can improve this team unless I get better equipment. So I'll get this 18, almost 19,000. And look again, 127, 421, and the difference is of 1,000 points. Basically 4 times that much, only 1,000 points. Obviously, if you compete for rank 1, even this 400 points, they will matter. But like, I was rank 4 yesterday, and if I didn't score 100 million here, if I scored 70, I would be like rank 20. That 1,000 points here saved me. So what I'm going to do this week is I'll need to sort this team. This team just dies. It can't die. I mean, I'm using Iola, right? But I think I will drop Iola and I'll get Fathom down, since Iola is not getting hit. It's Nimbus who's getting hit, because Nimbus uses roots. So the focus is on Nimbus. Or maybe Nathaniel has to go, but I don't have anyone better than Nathaniel. This is my issue here. I don't think Megan could out-heal. Yeah, so I need to fix this. I'll build my rally team with... I'll probably run it like this. Ardref, Rose, Lauren, Phil, Huberg, and Mr. X. So I don't know who's the last one. So I need to find a good damage option here. Welby, Hegio, okay, but... you know, maybe something better. I'm trying to think, but yeah. So that's probably going to be the weakest team, because this team, if this team can survive, I mean, I've been doing 50 million, the 33 is wrong. I can do like 50 million before they die. I just need them to stay alive. And this team, I can't improve it. There's nothing. I tried running tests with the Blossom artifact, and it wouldn't help me. So for this team to get better results, I need better runes, and runes are very, very random. Runes are too hard to get. It's a waste of time at the moment. So my options are those, picking up one of them. And this team, again, this is another team that I can improve this team by improving... I can improve the affinity, okay? So I can improve the psychic core and the damage will go up. So that's one way. If I upgrade this one, if I upgrade the fire one, then maybe this team will outperform that team next week. You know what I mean? Because those two go together and those two go together. But now, do I want... maybe it's better if I actually improve those two. Because I know this team is doing 100 million, but if I can get this team to like 125 million, let's say somewhere here, I will get an extra, you know, 400 points. So, Mamba, I'm not sure. I mean, I want to wait. I want to wait for the anniversary summons. We have no information about them, and I don't want to pull for, what's his name, Snarl. Like, I would love to have Snarl, and this banner is like the best banner. I live. But I don't want to spend the last of my dice. But if I had Snarl, my wild team, see the team that I have there, I'm using Garius. If I had Snarl, this wild team will be so much better. I'm using 2 Puppeteers live. On Vortex, if you mean Vortex, I'm using 2. I'm not using Ancestral Protection set anywhere now. I'm only using Puppeteers. But yeah, this guy is amazing. This guy is amazing. I wish I could get him, but to get him, I need to have 150 Heliolite dice ready for this banner. And don't get me wrong, this banner is actually amazing. I could get Zephy. That will make my Season 4 journey really easy. I could get an extra copy of Whisk and inspire him. And as we know, he's amazing. Yeah, I got Muffin like 3 times. I used all copies of Muffin for the artifacts. All of them. And I still don't have Sufa. Like, I don't know if she would be, for example, an improvement over Nimbus. But the problem with Sufa is she or he is melee. So, you know, melee heroes don't do well in this game. And then last one, I mean, Asela Gulendo. This one is good as well. Wow. And Shina for those of you who don't have her. But I'm not going for the blessed summons. They might seem like a better deal, but the hero pool is increased, and you only have a 30% chance, 33% chance of getting what you picked. Yeah, Mr. OP, definitely. I agree with that. Scenario is just oof. Like again, this is a really good pool. Like Oster, Zephy, Snarl. You missed on the 20. That's bad rage. That was what I was dreading. I was dreading this, you know. I got to 20 by Gorax, so not that bad. Okay, let's improve this. I have like really outdated equipment here. Oh wow, that's a nice one. Mercy got Philosophy on the first legendary. Lucky one. Lucky one. Did you see that battle skill just missed? Yeah, Fenja is OP as a damage dealer. Should probably change the skill timings here to make it go faster. I'm just too lazy. It still works. But yeah, as I said, today is going to be a really short stream. And tomorrow and Sunday I'm taking weekend off basically. Still waiting for the new codes for the giveaway. I got the content creator rewards. I'm just waiting for the codes. So hopefully they will come soon so I can start giveaways again. And yeah, I'll release the Poison Boss video. I mean, the way... Oh, is Premstar good for mecha in Season 2? I have no clue, Leopa. I don't like any summon heroes in Season 2. Well, I don't like any summon heroes. So I don't even have Premstar. I'm not a fan of them, like, really. I feel like Zadok, Zarlov are better. Sorry, Loipa, can't help you with that. But yeah, also, see, the team that I'm going to show you tomorrow for the Poison Boss, I think this team will work with Corrin and Lothier. If you know what I mean. If you replace... If you replace Rook, Whisk, and Dargo with the typical Twitch, Corrin, and Lothier, you will do a lot of damage. And I think I'll need to test it on a test server. Because I don't have Lothier. But if I follow the same idea that I made this team around, I think you can do 200 million. Well, I think you can do a lot, but the problem is, no, it's not a problem. Yeah, if you don't have Fenja, and well, Ogok is not mandatory. I only use Ogok because this allows me to do something else, but there are better options than Ogok in that case. I used Theodemir there last week, but Theodemir is lacking damage. It seems like he does a lot of damage, but it's not really that much compared to Fenja. Look at Fenja's damage. Fenja's damage is solid, and let's just change that. So let's see if I'm going to break it. So they will cast it at 32, so let's try 24. Zarlov Zadok team are amazing. That's what I did, and I scored 200 million. Even with the debuffs. No, Corin doesn't remove the stacks. Corin refreshes the stacks. Okay, that was an improvement. No, you don't want free supports, Leopa. If you use Durham, Biggs, Arrakis, Elminster, Fia, that's enough damage. Remember, the points above 200 million are, well, the damage above 200 million is really low. The team with just Biggs and Arrakis will not do that much damage. Oh, I need to pick a winning team. What is the deadline for this event? 2 days, let's do it. Okay. Red team, Arrakis. Yeah, on paper, this team is amazing. Arrakis got 0 haste. Garius got 0 haste. Does Garius have a staff? No. Okay. Okay, Voresh, Sigrid with Hourglass. Okay. Horn. Tundra set. Okay. 44 haste, 42 haste. Low haste here, 12 haste here, 17 haste. Okay, but that means Sigrid will cast her ultimate before those two. But after those two. The control they apply does not help. Okay, and they build her with accuracy. Okay, so she will apply the debuffs. So she is not going to be super damage-wise. Yeah, only 3,500 attack, but good crit rate, good crit damage. What about Voresh? So they build Voresh with crit rate, crit damage, but very low attack. Very low attack. See you later, no mercy. I'm just afraid that... Okay, Field Deemer can do a lot of damage. What aura are they going to use? Defensive aura, yeah. So Field Deemer can carry this team. But can he out-damage those two heals? This burst potential is huge. I mean, if Ascetius can survive, because he's in a bad spot as well. Look at this, he's in the front. So he will be here. Right? If we mirror it, he will be getting hit by those two guys. And all of them will do damage earlier. Also, Sigrid will apply healing prohibition on him. So she will apply healing prohibition, so he can't get healed. Yeah, so he won't get healed. And then, since Garius doesn't have a staff, that means that won't be a stall game. I wouldn't take those test videos as a definite answer. But yeah, I'm gonna go with blue since this is something I ran. I mean, those two guys, I ran them and they're amazing. So I run those two guys and they can really dish out a lot of damage. On top of that, looking at their haste, they will both hit at the same time unless someone can control Theodemer. But looking at the enemy team, there is no crowd control. So look at this. Only Garius has some kind of a crowd control. If Ascetius ults first, he will have attack penalty on. From Sigrid, he will have attack penalty on. Yeah, he's got huge resistance though. But Sigrid has way more accuracy than he's got resistance. And there's no attack. Is there defense penalty on the enemy team? Okay, Carve got it. That makes sense. But the question is, can Ascetius survive this combo? They're gonna hit at the same time. Because those two guys nuke. Those two can kill. As you can see, the haste is at the same time and there's no control. So if they nuke and we have Hourglass on Sigrid, which means she will be around the same time those guys hit. He's getting hit from 3 sources of damage, and this damage is huge from those 3 sources. I mean, if he dies, the blue team wins. Definitely. That's the win condition. Ascetius has to die in the first rotation. If he survives the first rotation, then he will obliterate everyone else. Because there's no shields here. There is no damage mitigation beside the full HP. And as we know, Carve followed by Ascetius, they will pop. So I'll go for blue. The win condition for blue is to take down Ascetius, and the win condition for red is for Ascetius to survive. So they set it up for Ascetius to die, okay. And then the Carve gets empowered and he kills. That makes sense, but it's RNG. Yeah, I go with blue. I don't like this combo. I don't like them. Whenever I meet them on the arena, it's GG. This fight will be different if Garius had the staff. Because Garius will have 60 haste, extra 60 haste. So that means he will ult quite early compared to Sigrid, etc. and give that tremendous shield. I mean, does Catherine has any haste? 26. But that's after. So she will cast after the Frost duo. Yeah, I'm gonna vote blue. I mean, Starlight Dice is still good. I think if it goes Stallmate, it's going to be the Defenders as a winners. By the way, make sure you take part in these events as well, okay? They're quite cool, good rewards, and I'll be the judge. I think so. I'll let you know how you're doing. Oh, by the way, I ranked 2 here. Vazago has taken me over, like, he waited till I went to bed to take over. He's done the same thing in Season 1. Exact same thing. I go to bed, finish my stream, and he takes over. But that's alright, as I said, I'm not bothered. I knew it's going to happen. It happened. It happened twice in a row. I mean, remember yesterday I was at 43,000. He was at 41. So, yeah. Okay, yeah. So this is me for tonight. Tomorrow and Sunday I'm taking those 2 off to regenerate, and then I'm back on Monday. But as I said, tomorrow I will release the video for this team. Okay, I got it ready. So all I need is really to just montage it. Oh, can I open it to show you guys? Bang. So this is the team. It's ready. I think they're making the tournaments challenges because they didn't have time to do content due to the merge. You know, creating content takes time, and everything was being delayed because of the merger. They can't do it, and creating tournaments is all on the community managers, not the developers. Okay, so the developers are not creating these events. It's a different team creating them. So developers are focusing on something else. And that's why this is a cool concept, because while developers are working on content, community managers are working on the events. So we have something to do in Season 3. Because let's be honest, Season 3 has nothing new. Because of the situation they've been in. How far on One Piece? Let me quickly have a look. Where am I now? One Piece episode 863. Yeah, getting up there, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do. I also have Fallout to watch, so... Yeah, and I'm bad. So again, this is basically a perspective. Me as a player, I like challenge. And I was the only one that highlighted that this... Well, maybe not the only one. There were a few. That highlighted on the content creator chat that the bosses are just too easy. Few wanted this boss, the only boss that is challenging, to be nerfed. Okay. This is the only challenging boss for those who don't have Rook. Every other boss is totally weak. So everyone's getting free hero this season. Basically, everyone's getting this 22 million damages. There's no excuses not to. I mean, if you can't hit 22 million, then you're probably lacking equipment, because you can do it with most heroes. Yeah, no challenges. I mean, those people who are like me, we can score high scores here. But that's because there is no challenge. This boss is easy if you got these heroes. If you don't have these heroes, your damage will be lower, but the boss is still easy. And he's the hardest one. In Season 1, this was super challenging. In Season 2, there were still bosses that were really hard. Yeah, and I hope the Otherworld exploration, I mean, the end game will be different. I hope it will be a challenge, but maybe that's why they reduced. Maybe that's why they reduced the difficulty of it, because people were complaining that these bosses take too long. And obviously there are casual players, let's be honest, who don't care about the ranking. They want the free hero, so that they want to do just 22 million damage, and that's them done. I didn't do math before, but I don't think you need to pull much. If you do 22 million on every boss and you rank within top 100, maybe you will need 5 or 10 dice. But I didn't do the math. But yeah, looking at how this boss is totally bonkers, by the way. Right, look at that. This is like Alton, but Alton at least did damage. Your team could die. Right, but look at this boss. Let's pick which team, this one. Yeah, let's not even put equipment. Yeah, look at this. I did 17 million damage and I didn't even put equipment on Vorash. This boss is just too easy. As I said, when it comes to the other world, I probably just need one of them. One her level 50 north just to enable her. You know, get them to level 50 and I got team that can do 22 million. We can make a challenge to do 15 Frost teams. Yeah, I mean, I probably could. Like, even if I do something like this, let's try that. Let's see if Garfin alone can do 22. No, I don't think we're gonna have enough damage because we're doing like what 3 million a minute. But yeah, if I put Nord level 1, it will definitely be better. But you remember how hard it was to do like 11 million on Losenia last season? Same with me, I don't have good Frost team and I didn't even do Beyond Fray. I think I've done like 3 million or 5 million on Beyond Fray. Oh, by the way, this doesn't include any of the Otherworld exploration buffs. So look at that. Half a battle in. I can do 15 million with just a single damage dealer and single support. So if I get the buffs from the Otherworld exploration, I can definitely get to 22 million just using this. And if I really want to, you know, help this team to do damage, I can get the heroes to 3-star, the other 3 heroes that I put to 3-star to unlock artifacts and basically boost the team's damage, etc. You know, it's just as simple. So they made it really easy for everyone to get max rewards. Okay, anyway, everyone, that's me for today, and that's me for the weekend, basically. I will be back on Monday. And as I said, if you're the Rook player, if you want to see, even if you're Lothier, okay, you might consider watching the video for this boss, okay? Because with the Lothier, I expect this to work as well. Kilohertz, tomorrow, you still get a lot of days, but I just didn't have time to finish it today. I was recording it, but then my son started shouting that he wants to play with me, so I had to stop. So, you know, he's the one to blame. That's why I didn't reveal that yesterday, Mamba. I wanted to keep it for myself. Well, Kilohertz, the video will be released tomorrow somewhere in the afternoon because I got busy morning, but yeah. You'll have plenty of time to do it on Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, thank you all for staying with me tonight, and I'll be back on Monday. So as always, stay safe. Bye.